From the biggest clubs to the boldest headlines, this is your daily dose of world football. Welcome to Football Geng. Ange Postecoglou has been sacked as Tottenham manager just 2 weeks after leading the club to Europa League glory, Spurs' first trophy since 2008. Despite this achievement and Champions League qualification, a dismal Premier League campaign that saw Spurs finish fourth from bottom led the board, led by Daniel Levy, to make a ruthless decision. Postecoglou, who managed 101 games with a 47% win rate, 47 wins, 15 draws, 39 losses, was criticized for tactical inflexibility and divisive behavior. Despite injuries hampering his tenure, the board felt his performance wasn't good enough. Ange Postecoglou expressed heartfelt thanks to Tottenham fans, staff, and players following his dismissal. He acknowledged the supporters as the club's lifeblood and credited their belief as a key motivator during tough times. Postecoglou also praised the club staff for their daily encouragement and hailed the players and coaching team as legends for their belief and commitment over the past 2 years, stating, "We are forever connected." Top candidates to replace Ange Postecoglou at Tottenham, including Thomas Frank. Brentford manager Thomas Frank is the leading candidate to replace Ange Postecoglou at Tottenham. Spurs chairman Daniel Levy has reportedly approached Frank, impressed by his success in stabilizing Brentford in the Premier League since 2018. Brentford finished 10th this season, 18 points above Spurs, and with 2 years left on his contract, Tottenham would need to pay compensation to secure his services. Thomas Frank is the leading candidate to replace Ange Postecoglou at Tottenham, with chairman Daniel Levy already making contact. Fulham boss Marco Silva is also a strong contender, having rebuilt his reputation by guiding Fulham back to the Premier League and making them competitive. While Silva hasn't shown a desire to leave, he could be tempted if he feels unsupported in the transfer market. Oliver Glasner is a top managerial target for Tottenham, having impressed at Crystal Palace by winning the club's first major trophy and securing their best-ever Premier League points tally. Known for his exciting, expansive football, Glasner has earned praise from fans and critics alike. However, convincing him to leave a thriving Palace project for Spurs could be a difficult task. Tottenham are considering a bold move for Xavi, who is currently without a club after being sacked by Barcelona despite winning La Liga in 2022-23. The former midfielder could view Spurs as a chance to revive his managerial career. Tottenham could turn to former player Michael Carrick as a potential replacement for Ange Postecoglou. Recently sacked by Middlesbrough after missing the playoffs for a second season, Carrick impressed in his first campaign and previously served as Manchester United's caretaker manager. His familiarity with Spurs and Premier League experience might appeal to chairman Daniel Levy. Gary O'Neill is another outside contender to replace Ange Postecoglou at Tottenham. The former Wolves and Bournemouth boss has experience managing struggling Premier League sides, securing mid-table finishes with both. Despite a strong start at both clubs, he was dismissed after poor runs of form, most recently by Wolves in December 2024. His coaching career began with Liverpool's U23s, and he also played for clubs like Portsmouth and West Ham. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.